don't want to miss out about Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 4. And in this video I will also show. So guys, I have huge news that you don't want to miss out about Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 4. And in this video I will also show who Lord Ras Master is. And no, it's not the Source Dragon of Strength. The proofs I have are lit. This will be the best and most powerful.
We're gonna be searching some stuff later. I mean, we search a lot of stuff that I can find possibly, but here we go.
Video that I've ever made, so stay tuned and watch the full video. So this video will be like a teaser for Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 4. First off, Season 3 of Dragon Rising ended with a true cliffhanger. The ninjas are stranded in different teams across the furthest parts of the merged lands. Lloyd and Aaron are in the wilderness. Kai, Nia and Jay, who has finally rejoined the ninjas. Kinda. They are in the land of monsters. Sora, Frak, Wildfire and Ryu are in the same place that Raz and his team got teleported in Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 2. We don't know where this place is because even Cinder looked very confused and asked
I found something, a lot of stuff I don't even want to say
where they were. So yeah, not even he knew. Since all the ninjas will meet new enemies in the furthest parts of the merged lands, and I actually have some leaked pictures of them. Here's the one that will encounter Sora and her team, and here's the other one that will encounter Kai and his team. I don't know what these villains will do, but if we look at this villain, we can really see that Kai and his team are in the land of monsters, since this one really looks like a monster. I also think that the teams will meet a new major villain, because if these two are some kind of main villain, no, I don't think so. So I think Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 4 will have a new major villain. No, it will not be Lord Ras. I think he will doing side quests exactly like he did in Season 3. We also know that Lloyd and Aaron will meet a Source Dragon, since the Source Dragon of Strength, Life and Focus have withdrawn from the council and roaming around the merged lands. I think Lloyd and Aaron will meet the Source Dragon of Life, since it's that one that Lloyd's powers come from. I also think that the Source Dragon will be mad at Lloyd because he summoned the Arch Dragon of Focus without the Source Dragon's permissions. We also know that Cole and Sane will have a bigger roles in Ninjago Dragon Season 4, and they will try to get the ninjas back to Ninjago, and we also know that they will fight against Ras in the normal monastery. Ras Master will not be revealed in Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 4 Part 1. To be honest, I don't even think his master will be revealed in Season 4, since I don't think they will rush this. His master might be revealed in Part 2, but definitely not in Part 1. Because I know that directors also feels that they made a mistake with Thunderfang, like rushing everything so fast, so they will not make the same mistake again. We know that Ras needs to reverse the merge to release his master, or at least make his master stronger.
That is a very cool image. I'm not gonna lie, that is very cool. Well, that's awesome, but
And he needs all 7 Source Dragon icons to do so. As of Ninjago Dragon Rising with Thunderfang, like rushing everything so fast, so they will not make the same mistake again. We know that Ras needs to reverse the merge to release his master, or at least make his master stronger. And he needs all 7 Source Dragon icons to do so. As of Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 3 Episode 20, he already had 2 Source Dragon icons. And I think this will take time to retrieve the 5 last Source Dragon icons. So he will do side quests in Season 4. It was a long process. He had to go to the underworld to retrieve the Source Dragon icon of energy. So he has 5 more to go, and yeah, it will be a process, I think. Lord Ras will also do a ritual on Master Wu's spirit. Look at this cage that he trapped Master Wu's spirit inside. It looked exactly like the one that they trapped Bonzo in Ninjago Dragon Season 2 and did a ritual on. But I wonder what the ritual will do. Will it reverse the merge? Will it give him another Source Dragon icon? Will it take him to the Conjurum of Realms? We don't know that yet. Now we come to an interesting thing. Who is Lord Ras Master? Well, after Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 3, Episode 19 and 20, we could easily count out Master Wu and Sarkar. We know that many people thought that either of them was his master, but now it's obvious they are not. As Ronto told Ras in Episode 19 that Sarkar would be disappointed if he knew what Ras was up to. Sarkar has been an elemental master and competed and won the Tournament of Sources. And Sarkar has been seen in a flashback in Season 2, and he was mentioned in Season 3. And I think he will appear in the show as a spirit or something, exactly like the Anaconda generals did in the OG Ninjago. They mentioned General Actorus in Season 3 and say that it was a serpentine that they fighted, and then later on in Season 4 they actually met him. We have actually seen this before. Characters are mentioned and then later revealed, like in Season 1 when they mentioned the Dark Lord and everyone thought it was Garmadon, but then it turned out to be the Overlord. Warrior got mentioned in Season 10 in a storm scene and then later appeared in Season 14. Or maybe as Thunderfang. He was seen in a vision in Season 2 of Ninjago Dragon Rising and then later appeared in Season 3 of Ninjago Dragon Rising. But guys, a short reminder before I make a huge reveal. This video takes a lot of time to make. Look at my edits. This takes time to make. And I do a lot of research also. And I have fresh info and pay close attention that no one else does. Because I have looked around and what I'm about to say, no one.
Same. I looked around too. I looked around very hard.
Have seen or mentioned. So please guys, subscribe, and now back to the video. When the Source Dragon of Motion gives Lloyd a prismatic blade, she rips off a little bit of her skin, and then this sound comes. These sounds look familiar, right? Yes, it does. When Lord Ras called for his master's aid, this is the sound that comes.
But their teleporting is not the same though. When she teleported, it didn't do the same thing.
It's the exact same sound.
Gasp.
Like what? And since we know that Ninjago Dragon Rising loves making teaser
Yep, I posted that.
and Easter eggs, you should look at this episode from Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 2, Episode 10, that we can see, if we pay close attention, that Rox escapes the nether space. And then in part 2, they revealed that her soul had escaped, but not her body. And yeah, and here you can see that her souls escape. But the Source Dragon of Motion's color is red and gold, the exact same colors that Ras has when he speaks to his master.
But he's orange also, don't forget. In Season 2, his voice was orange. Like an orange type of color.
So, before it turns into a prismatic flag, look at
And one more thing, I forgot, the clouds are fire. The cloud looks like flames.
this. When Ras Master teleports Ras away, it looks really similar. What?
Let me look. Not that similar, but the yellow is kind of the same, but teleportation just looks weird.
If the Source Dragon of Motion is evil, like she only pretends to be good, so the Ninas
Alright, that's your theory. Alright.
and the viewers won't see it. Like Harumi or Dr. Sanders or, yeah, Pythor with that beard. I think we have seen Lord Ras Master earlier in the show before, but we just don't know it. I don't think they just bring someone new in. The Source Dragon of Motion is the Source Dragon that we have seen them.
She doesn't teach us about strength, but that'll come in later, I think, in the video. Why does her body
Most
look
out of all-
like... Yeah, this is fucking weird. Hold up. Does her head really look like that in the sets? Oh. I was gonna say, it looks like Ras Master a little bit in the void. I was gonna say, they almost look the same. God damn. Nah. This is very close. Wow, okay. Come on.
All Source Dragons. I think it's too obvious as to compete, since Ras needed as much as elemental powers as possible. Right?
My fault.
Yeah, Pythor with that beard. I think we have seen Lord Ras Master earlier in the show before, but we just don't know it. I don't think they just bring someone new in. The Source Dragon of Motion is the Source Dragon that we have.
I mean, Doc Wise said it was a new character. I mean, that's what he said, but... Her body does look like the void. Her neck looks like the void, like the giant thing with the horns. I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of does look like it. The color.
Seen the most out of all Source Dragons. Like some of them we have not even seen. We know that the Cauldron of Realms is the home of Lord Ras Master, and the Cauldron of Realms can be forged. And who can forge realms and create realms? Yes, Source Dragons can. So what if this place that is all the Source Dragon of Realms is the home of Lord Ras Master, and the Cauldron of Realms can be forged? Cauldron of Realms is the home of Lord Ras Master, and the Cauldron of Realms can be forged. And who can forge realms and create
Realms can be
realms? Yes, Source Dragons can. So what if this place that is all the Source Dragons are in is the Cauldron of Realms? Or maybe the forged. And who can forge realms and create realms? Yes, Source Dragons can. So what if this place that is all the Source Dragons are in is...
so.
And the Cauldron of Realms can be forged. And who can forge realms and create realms? Yes, Source Dragons can. So what if this place that is all the Source Dragons are in is the Cauldron of Realms?
I haven't thought about it like that. Guys, I haven't thought about it like that. I haven't thought about it. I didn't even know where the hell they live. I don't even know where the hell they live. They're in space. I haven't thought of it like that, but okay. Oh, the voids look like... Even when I was on this website, it said the flames look like heat. The clouds look like heat. And it kind of does look like fire, dude. The clouds look like flames. Like,
Or
actual flames. Even in season 2, the website literally just said these clouds look like heat flames. I'm so surprised I said these clouds look like.
Viewers won't. I don't think they just bring someone new in. The Source Dragon of Motion is the Source Dragon that we have seen in the Fourth Realms and create Fourth Realms. Of them we have not even seen. We know that the Cauldron of Realms is the home of the Ras Master, and the Cauldron of Realms.
True. The Cauldron of Realms, you can create Source Dragon icons there. It would make sense if it was their home. Because think about it. Where in the hell do they even live? Think about it. It does make sense. And Source Dragons would definitely live there if they would not abandon the place like it was nothing. Shit, maybe the Cauldron of Realms is their void. I'm not gonna lie to you. That I really haven't thought of it like that. Really have not thought of it like that. But okay, the clouds do look like heats here. It look like flames. I'm not gonna lie.
Realms can be forged. And who can forge realms and create realms? Yes, Source Dragons can. So what if this place that all the Source Dragons are in is the Cauldron of Realms? Or maybe the Source Dragons have some other part of their soul. Maybe they are like the first.
Maybe I don't. I mean, it didn't even say it was a place or an island. It could be a void just like theirs. I have no idea.
Master, that the dragons are half Oni, because we know that Source Onis exist. Just look at this tweet from Doc Viat, one of the creators of Ninjago Dragon Rising. He got a question: does all the things have an equal opposite? Are there Source Onis? And he answered, no comment here either, sorry. This is basically a yes. He teases us. The guy that asked him also asked 2 other interesting questions. Can you create icons from the Column of Realms with enough elemental powers? If so, is it the only place where they can be made? And Doc answered, you're fishing for spoilers, not go have an equal opposite, are there Source Onis? And he answered, no comment here either, sorry. This is basically a yes. He teases us. The guy that asked him also asked 2 other interesting questions. Can you create icons from the Column of Realms?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That is interesting. Yes, you can. It might be their home. It might be the Source Dragons where they live. I don't know about the Source Oni thing. I think I'm still gonna keep, but
with enough elemental powers. If so, is it the only place where they can be made? And Doc answered, you're fishing for spoilers, not going. What if Ras Realms with basically a yes. He teases us. The guy that asked him also asked 2 other interesting questions. Can you create icons from the Column of Realms with enough elemental powers? If so, is it the only place where they can be made? And Doc answered, you're fishing for spoilers, not going to comment. So what if Ras will go there and defeat all the Source Dragons with help from the Source Dragon of Motion? Sounds in the console right. So what if Ras will go there and defeat all the Source Dragons with help from the Source Dragon of Motion?
I mean, it really does match the color. The red heat, but strength, that part gets me confused, but this video will explain. I think shit. Who knows? But shit.
Since in the console right now, it's only energy and flow.
That man was focused on strength, so he was very focused on strength. My master taught me one thing: the most important thing in this world is strength. That's what he said. Strength to him is like something I don't even know how to describe of. Strength is very important to him, but okay.
Left. Because everyone thinks that the Source Dragon of Strength is his master, since he has mentioned the word strength so much, and he has the Source Dragon icon of strength. And the Source Dragon of Strength didn't want the ninjas to compete in the tournaments of elements. But this is too odd, because if you think about it, if the Source Dragon of Strength was his master, why would he not want the ninjas to compete, since Ras needed as much as elemental powers as possible? If they didn't compete, it would be less power for us. One though that really wanted them to compete was the Source Dragon of Motion. And
yeah. She really didn't want them to compete. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe she wants to help. Maybe pretend her help. Who knows? Shit, who knows?
It's too obvious that the Source Dragon of Strength is Ras Master, and we know that Ninjago has misled us.
He said it's too obvious that the Source Dragon of Strength is Ras Master. He thinks that is way too obvious.
Before, like it says in 4 of the OG Ninjago, when the writers wanted us to think that Shade was Shen's spy, and he also had a little weird behavior, and then it turned out to be Skylar, even though she helped out the ninja, exactly like the Source Dragon of Motion has. And since
that could be true,
exactly like the Source Dragon of Motion,
and they could not realize that. But why would she teach him strength like that? Maybe, I don't know, to use him. I don't know, but Why would she teach him
has.
strength?
And since Source Dragons can create Source Dragon icons from the column of realms, why would the Source Dragon of Strength withdraw from the console if there is the place where all the Source Dragons are?
One more thing, he was also being a jerk. Like strength, dude. He said this moral doesn't look like much. Strength was a jerk, dude. The biggest jerk I have ever seen. The biggest jerk, but okay.
Doesn't really make any sense. And when the Source Dragon of Motion
What? Alright, continue. Alright, hold on. Right now.
set was released, it was a throne on her for Lord Ras to sit on. This kinda shows will ride on her. My kinda shows that they will rule together.
Yeah, he was riding on her. That's very
The throne
weird.
on her for Lord Ras to sit on. This kinda shows that they will rule together.
Why would the set show them riding together? It's just weird as hell when you think about it. She matches the void to the color. No strength. Roz is riding on her on a set. They're just riding together, mind their own business, whatever the hell this is.
And Ras will ride on her. My final guess is the Source Dragon of Motion is Lord Ras Master. They want to make a twist on it, like now everyone thinks it's a but no. I make a twist on it, like Dragon of Motion is Lord Ras Master. They want to.
Okay. Here what I'm gonna say. Source only is strength number 1. That's my theory. Source Dragon of Motion. Also my theory. And then the Source Dragon of Strength. And then a new character. Source only is number 1. Source Dragon of Motion is second. Second because it's very good. I'm not gonna lie. And then Source Oni is very good because the Oni were weak as heck. Weak as heck. And then Source Dragon of Strength. I don't know. He doesn't match the color, so I'm gonna put him. And then my fourth theory, why I think fourth theory. We don't know if it could be a fourth character, so yeah. So Source Oni is strength, whatever. It could be a Source Oni, whatever the hell it could be. And then the Source Dragon of Motion, because she matched the color very good, like really good.
Make a twist on it, like now everyone thinks it's Source Dragon of Strength, but no, I don't think so. Comment your beliefs and
He does not match the color of his master.
thoughts on my theory in the comments. I really want to hear what you guys think
That man, that master, he makes a bright, like
about
a
it.
bright
And
thing. Like a bright light when he talks. A very bright light.
everything else that I said in this video. And as you guys know, this Ninjago Dragon Race, yeah, this will I hope. Bye.
Alright. Let me show you my photos. This is weird. The Cauldron of Realm. I took in a weird ass sets, dude. I want to search these with y'all. And then I should have taken the Lord Ras's one, but it's too late for that now. Yeah, the Source Dragon of Energy, I think this was, I can't remember, but okay. Gonna turn to Fishy's video. That might have been. Hold on, I already gotten this. I think he was weak like in 2024. They show like a comic book of it.
Need extra funds? Whether
could be
it's
wrong,
debt
but it really does
consolidation,
look
an
like
unexpected
energy.
expense, or
to how the story
Oh, I thought you got. We don't really see the top of her head, but the crap actually really matches very good. Teeth, yellow. No, 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 no. I was wrong, but okay. I don't even know what the heck this is. I don't think this is his master, but anyway. I try to get better shots of trying to see who his master is, but I still have found nothing concording to this. This, I don't know. Yeah, that was weird. And then that, I don't even know what the heck that was in the set. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see. We're gonna look at a comic book and try to see who his master is. Comic book sets. That's what we're gonna do. I've seen this one. It doesn't show anything. Emotion is very good. It's very likely to be the master, but okay. The source on his strength is still. I'm still keeping it. Never mind, that really could have been energy. What the heck was that? What the heck? What the hell? Alright. Just look at up here. That looks like energy. It kinda does a little bit. It kinda does look like the source dragon of energy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the teeth and the mouth, it doesn't match, but very good. I don't even know who the hell this is.
Source Dragon of Energy. Dragon. Very much say this design I really do enjoy.
Ignore that, but okay. Nah. No. That might be his master's void. We might have to look at some comic sets. Because I don't think I've seen his master from season 2 sets. I have not seen that man at all. And I've been searching a lot of sets. And I have not found a single thing. And that leaker could be a liar. I'm not gonna lie. He could be a liar. Orange. That is very bright orange on this comic. Is that the source dragon of Is that the source dragon of strength? Is that the source dragon of strength? What the hell? Is that the source dragon of strength? What the hell? Oh. don't think it is, but okay. I don't think it is. Yeah, you trying to make. Yeah, His eyes are very yellow on this. Very yellow. No, very oranges, like, very oranges. Very orange. Orange, like a yellow and orange and sinister villain red. I can't lie, it matches emotions color very good. I would not be surprised if it was emotion or the source only of strength or the source dragon of strength or a new character. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like one of those four. But her eyes. Now it's getting in my head, but okay, come on. We're searching out what Ras says, so just in case if we see it master or not. Okay. Weird. Yawn. Because I think the leaker said wrong sets or whatever. Wrong sets, whatever. I think he's talking about a comic book set. He's probably talking about that, but okay. When was this leak? It's a Sword Dragon of Energy. You tell me the Source Dragon of Energy? You tell me the Source Dragon of Energy was leaked? Hold on. No. Really does look like the Source Dragon of Energy. Yeah, got the blue eyes. And not the... Yeah. Mm-mm. Get off of that. He's probably talking about a comic book. Or maybe not. I'm just following whatever the hell this man's following. The leaker. I don't even know what the... I'm falling for his tricks. I'm falling for it. I wish I could keep that shit, but I did not. I can try saying this. I know it's not gonna show anything now. No. That is a weird set. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is a very weird set. We might have to wait until season 4. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't found shit. I haven't found anything that good. Now I'm searching a lot, dude. Or we just have to wait for someone to leak it. At this point, shit, who knows? Shit, I'm trying for the 3 hours, but shit. Oh, I clicked that by mistake, but okay. And I don't even know if I want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep now. Dude, this is getting pretty boring. Pretty boring just searching all these sets and trying to find something. Pretty boring. Pretty boring. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. My fault. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crack. Boring. Alright, let's look for real. Boring, 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 boring. Boring baby back ribs. Boring baby back ribs. Arby's baby back ribs. Baby back, baby back, baby back. Arby's baby back ribs. Baby back, baby back, baby back. Alright. Alright, let's search for the dang 2 sets that I have left. Oh, this I haven't seen before. It's brighter now, so we should see. It's the color of his void again. What is that image? There we go. My fault, but I just need to see what that image was. Baby back, baby back. Baby back, baby back, baby back. Baby back ribs. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chewy. Baby back ribs. If we could have seen that closer, I probably could have baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. What was that even symbol anyway? It looks like an Oni, but I'm not gonna lie to you. That one looks like an Oni. That one looks like a freaking crab. Yeah, that symbol looks like an Oni right there. I think that's his void, but some kind of Oni symbol right there. I can't see that good, but okay. It looks like an Oni. The freaking dang thing. Too bright, too bright, too bright, too bright. Too bright, too bright, way too bright. Way. Don't tell me it's the goddamn same thing. This was not the set, but okay. I think they were trying to hide something from this. Why would they delete that one? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, but that looked like an Oni symbol in his void also. I'm not gonna lie. That not like an Oni symbol, but like an Oni head. Shit. Shit, it really does look like. Shit, it's not gonna charge when it's on here, dude. Shit. Go back to photos. Turn the brightness up. I can't even. That good. I thought it was somebody's IP address. I was gonna be mad, dude. Go back to the set. Go back to the goddamn. Shit, dude. I don't like when my phone do that. Shit. No, it's like a ninja. Not that ninja. Not that one. Not that one. This one. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything. I don't know. That just looks like an Oni head to me, but okay. Come on. I don't know. oh. Y'all try finding a comic book or something to his master. But okay. We are going to see. Yeah. Oh, that's the preventive 5. I don't care. That's the preventive 5. I don't care. If you can't find a set where the master is, you could try searching for a comic. You could try searching for a... And I need a girl. The Cauldron of Realms. What the hell? What the hell is that? What the hell? Oh, never mind. Go back. See more. The other one. Oh, it's the same thing. I just thought. The Cauldron of Realms. I think it's a Source Dragon Icon's place. A Source Dragon's place. Because it would make sense to create icons there. Like, how would anyone even get in? If it's not an island or... If it's not a realm or an island, it has to be a void. It wouldn't make sense because Source Dragon icons are created. So dotty dotty dot. It would make point. It would make sense if it was a Source Dragon's place. So yeah. I have one question. If it was a motion, how would she like communicate like that instead of the void? Maybe they can communicate separately sometime. The master and him. Okay. Red, 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 red. Take a photo. Take a photo. If you can't see it, just take a photo. What the hell is that? 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 What the hell? Is that some kind of mountain creature? Okay. Maybe the master, who knows? Could be wrong. Okay, I don't know what that is. What haven't I not seen anything, dude? I haven't seen anything that good. I mean, I did seen stuff that good. The Master's Void in like a different set, but I can't even get that back, so yeah. Like a different comic book set. Don't think it was that good for me to even get some details on it. He has been a set before. He has been revealed for a long time. Are they talking about the purple tiger shit? Could be talking about the purple tiger shit. I mean, there is purple right there. And he's right there, dude. But no, that looks like War Ras. It's just purple. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Do y'all want to watch something after this? Maybe some Ninjago stuff, or maybe, I don't know. I'm just bored right now. I have no idea. But okay, come on. Not found anything. Tell me you find something in a comic book. Tell me you find something in a comic book. In a comic book. In a comic book. That's so weird. I don't even know. That's the Overlord. Just in a comic book. 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 Nope. Yeah, I don't know what it is, and I'm not gonna search for it. I just gonna give y'all the full image. My phone, okay. Does it tell you which? Can I go to like the Photos app and just see what is? It's always weird as shit. It's blue. It's Blue Ocean. My fault. There we go. This is what I wanted to show you. There you go. Shit. Alright, I believe this is Master's Void. He's on it, but not like on it, but there you go. This is the shit I wanted to show you. Let me see if we can find clues from this shit. I mean, it's a void, but absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing at this point. Just zero. Alright, let's search for season 2 sets. Not all of them, but these are the sets that I'm on. Because I already searched a whole lot of sets, dude. And then right after this, we might just watch another Ras Master video where it comes up in the sky and try to find some other details. I don't know about that dragon, could be his master, but here we go. He said it's someone we have seen before. He has been in a set before. It can't be Uncle Black because he has not been in a set before that long. It can't be Uncle Black. Yeah, I'm not really seeing nothing here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing nothing here at this point. But okay. Go down. I don't even think we've seen that dragon before. No, we did in a set. I don't know if we've seen that dragon in the show. I don't even know who the hell is that dragon. What is that? Nothing important. Ross looking down. Someone at the top. No, that's just a flying thing. The new source dragon of balance, maybe Ryu one day. We don't know that. And we don't know. Yeah, we're not finding nothing here important. Guys, I really search, and I don't even feel like searching right now. Because I know there's nothing here that much important. First of all, he can't be his master, Uncle Black. Because Ross just threw this man to the freaking ground like nothing. There's so much things we don't know about. There's so much. Ross is master. We just don't know who. We don't know who it is. But we're trying to find it. Oh, hell nah. Just copy it. Just in case. Oh, hell nah. 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 My boy just lost his hammer. Oh, hell no. That's enough. One more set. No. No. I hate these dang parts. I hate these things. There could be a lot of secrets in these things I don't be knowing about. It feels like my phone is slow, bro. You can't do this to me. I am your creator. I am your creator. It would be obvious right now, but okay. Yeah, okay. I think we just look good enough. Alright, let's go now. I'll get too sleepy. Yeah, I don't know what Master could be in, but what? There's another option. We are going to look through that void. My storage is full. It's crashing my phone.
Celebrate World Bamboo Day with Care Aloha. Bamboo isn't
I
just
forgot to watch
beautiful.
this with you
It's
guys.
one of the world's most sustainable resources, and it makes your bed
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is Tanner Fishies. In today's video, we are going to be taking a brief look back at Dragons Rising Season 1 and once again talking about something. Video, we are going to be taking a brief look back at Dragons
That looks weird. It kind of looks the same color as Time Boy. Well, okay, that's not even that much proof, but okay.
Rising Season 1, and once again talking about something that was mentioned in Season 1 that has yet to be addressed in Season 3, even now going into Season...
Doc White did confirm that Ras Master is a new character. He did confirm that, though. But, okay. He confirmed that. He said it's a new character. It's not like the
4
same.
of Dragons Rising. Now, I'm not sure how many people
Villain.
remember this, but back in Dragons Rising Season 1, there was a blatant Easter egg for the Time Twins, Acronix and Crux. During this sequence right here, where Lloyd and Master Wu are going through the monastery, rapidly searching through scrolls, again, this was a flashback, but if you look closely, you can
I can't
see
even hear
written
that,
on
bro.
the wall of the monastery, the wall in Wu's study, presumably, you can see that it does say in the Ninjago language, control time, control everything, which was the motto of the Time Twins back during Ninjago Season 7. Now, at the time, we made quite a few videos talking about the idea that the Time Twins could be involved in Dragons Rising just in general.
Ignore it.
At the time, we called it Ninjago United because that's the only name that was available at the time. But still, there were quite a few instances where the Time Twins were brought up in discussion, only for that talk to fizzle out as Dragons Rising went on. And even nowadays, we've gotten more explicit and more clear looks at that very same message, control time, control everything, yet Dragons Rising has not addressed anything surrounding this. Various Ninjago writers have said that the Time Twins are most definitely not in the conversation, but could time travel itself still be a part of Dragon's Rising somehow? Again, this could be seen as just an Easter egg, nothing more, nothing less, but considering that Ninjago Dragon's Rising is playing the long game here, with several other mysteries from Season 1 still not being addressed going into Dragon's Rising Season 4, this could totally still be something that means something. Like maybe, for example, the Master of Lord Ras is using time travel somehow to communicate with him.
What the hell? Time travel? What the hell? What the hell is this, bro? What? If it's a time villain, but nah.
Maybe it's some kind of future
He makes
version
the same sound as a Sword Dragon. I highly doubt it's a time villain. It just doesn't fit right, but...
of himself, or maybe some kind of future Source Dragon. Maybe a past Source Dragon trying to communicate through time. Maybe a past version of all of the Source Dragons together. Maybe...
don't look at me. That just sounds... I don't know how to say. Just overpowered. But okay. New character.
before they split into individual Source Dragons, possibly. It's hard to say. In addition
Yep,
to all
it
of
is hard
that,
to
during
say.
the scene at the monastery, Master Wu was also continuously going on about time, talking about how he thought he had more time. Seems like
Yeah.
time means a lot for Dragon's Rising. Or at least it did during Dragon's Rising Season 1. It's hard to say if any of this even still matters or if it ever mattered at all. Like
Yeah.
I said, though, I do think it is worth keeping in the back pocket
But I think
because
he
it
was
could mean something down the line.
I
Either
think
way,
he means he didn't have more time to prepare for the merge attack. So this villain Ras's master's plan won't, so he can stop his plan. But I don't know how to explain it, but
just wanted to really quickly talk about this Easter egg from Dragon's Rising Season 1 and ask you guys what you think. Do you think this means anything? Did you notice this when watching Dragon's Rising Season 1? Leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you guys did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very
that
soon.
looks like a very cool
Peace.
poster I just watched. Right there.
Asked to talk about, and honestly, it's not really anything that I find to be
This is hilarious. What
Let's
is
do
it?
exactly that. So, this is the comic in question here, a
This is hilarious. Useless.
spectral battle. Again, nothing too crazy. I was, again, given a request to talk about this. I doubt it's canon in the slightest, but let's talk about it here. Thunderfang awakens in the spectral lands and commands rocks to capture new souls. Bring me new Bring me new souls. The spectral lands must grow. Just love Thunderfang here. That's definitely meme worthy. Bring me new souls. Absolutely. Moving on down the list here. Again, this is part of the reason why I don't really consider this to be canon. We have Lloyd here in his storm suit flying on the mech dragon with Jay. Again, timeline of events here are not timelining at all. Lloyd and Jay are searching for Aaron's parents. Hope we find them soon. We should be able to see everything from up here. Do you hear that? Sounds like creepy music. It is creepy music as Rox herself rolls in and just kind of drops down into frame here. Oh no, it's her again. Whoa, what was that, says Jay. I do like Jay's design here, kind of taking cues from his original look with the original hair, not so much having his ponytail. Again, though, Storm Lloyd, most definitely not canon in this scene. I also don't think Lloyd ever came across one of these reveal blades. Luckily, Lloyd is able to use a reveal blade to see spectral Dragonians, and then Nia and Wildfire join in. They all kind of take on ghostly spectral rocks here, and end up defeating the spectral Dragonians. Wildfire almost gets hit there, and going on down the list here, Rox simply just runs away because, yeah, she's been outnumbered. She would totally retreat in this situation, right? And all of the ninjas celebrate. Jay pets the robotic dragon that's not his. Good job, everyone. We did it. mission complete. Yeah, definitely not canon in my opinion,
Yeah.
and definitely nothing too major. I don't think this has any major repercussions for the Ninjago series. I don't think this means anything at all, but it does give us some funny images like Rocks running away right there, or again with Thunderfang, bring me new souls. But with that being said, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for my
That
thoughts
is
here on this
definitely not
comic.
canon.
Again, very short, very quick, nothing too major. Sorry if my reaction or my thoughts to this comic weren't anything super substantial. I just don't have much to say about this comic. It's just an inoffensive little online comic. In my opinion, doesn't mean anything, but it sure is funny. Guys, welcome.
Did I react to this? No, I didn't react to the other video. What
New
you got?
Ninjago video.
No. Nope. I forgot to do that. Nope. This part.
Growing fan theory that Thunderfang is indeed the master of Lord Ras. More on that momentarily too. Feel free to stick
Hell
around.
no.
It's going to be one of those videos with multiple subjects here. So on
restart
Blue
it
Sky
back.
new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is Tanner Fishies.
There you
In
go.
today's video, we are going to be discussing some new statements brought to us by Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt over on Blue Sky. He has recently answered a few Ninjago fan questions, and as usual, we are going to be discussing some of his answers because I do find them to be very interesting. He has recently commented on a few things, including whether or not Lee himself is an elemental master of some kind, an update surrounding the events of Ninjago Legends Monstrosity and how that could tie into Dragon's Rising Season 4, and he has discussed the ever-growing fan theory that Thunderfang is indeed the master of Lord Ras. More on that momentarily too. Feel free to stick around. It's going to be one of those videos with multiple subjects here. So first, let's talk about the character of Lee as seen in Dragon's Rising, well, Season 3. Someone asks this question, everyone wants to know, is Lee an elemental master? Is he even human? Doc Wyatt replies, Lee is not an elemental master. Yeah, so from what I could see, a lot of people...
That's weird. Not the elemental master of, like, duplicating himself. Duplicating. That's weird, but...
People assumed that Lee was an elemental master just because of his ability to duplicate himself and that power being very
but
similar.
I didn't. I just really didn't care. I didn't really care what was going on.
To the elemental power of Figment. I've seen theories that maybe Lee was the previous master of Figment, but somehow retained some of those powers, passing it on to whoever this guy was.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
From the Tournament of the Sources, but again, still retaining some of those abilities. Or maybe like Fire and Heat, or Earth and Quake, the power of Figment and whatever Lee's power is, are just similar powers that do similar things, yet they are different. Well, Lee does not have an elemental power, and duplicating himself is just kind of something that Lee can do. As Doc Wyatt has confirmed here that Lee is in fact not an elemental master. But speaking
Also, someone said that, like, Lloyd's voice actor said this, like, Lord Ras's master race. Like a race of a set of beings. I don't know. They just said Lord Ras's master's race. What does that even mean? It means it has its own kind. Its own kind. Its own kind.
Lee. Someone asks this question, which I find to be very intriguing. Is Lee like the Preeminent, where he is the realm of Lee and the realm of Lee is Lee himself? To which Doc Wyatt replies, what a good, very interesting question that I'm not going to answer. Yeah, so ultimately, whenever Doc Wyatt decides to not answer a question, usually it's because it has something to do with upcoming events and how his answer could spoil said upcoming events. So I almost wonder if this question will be addressed at some point in the show, and honestly, I think it probably should. Lee being the only person in the realm of Lee before the merge, that is a very, very interesting concept in my opinion, and Dragon's Rising Season 3 barely touched on it. The season talked about how Lee was very much lonely in this realm, being the only inhabitant, but why was Lee the only one there? Again, is it a preeminent situation where the preeminent is the cursed realm, and the cursed realm is the preeminent? Maybe like the preeminent, Lee is the realm of Lee, and the realm of Lee is Lee himself, like this question states. Again, I very much think that's at least possible, and I do find it interesting that Doc Wyatt can't answer this question. Makes me think it's going to be addressed manifest at some point in the future, and honestly, I really hope it does. Maybe Lee is more important than we as Ninjago fans suspect. I really enjoyed Lee as a character in Season 3 Part 2. Again, really hope he comes back, and I really hope we get than we as Ninjago fans suspect. I really enjoyed Lee as character in Season 3 Part 2. Again, really hope he comes back, and I really hope we get more of his backstory addressed at some point. Would love to find out more about this character and why he is the way that he is. Moving on here to a couple of questions about the Land of Monsters. Someone asks this question: will Kai ever tell the rest of the ninja about his time in the Land of Monsters, and will we see the Land of Monsters in Dragons Rising? Doc Wyatt replies he's told them already, but no spoilers on the other two. Okay, so Kai has revealed his past in the Land of Monsters to the rest of the ninja. In the Kai's Monstrous Journey series, we even saw him telling the story to Wildfire. Maybe after that storyline he decided to tell the rest of the ninja, maybe he told them before Wildfire, but regardless, the other ninja know. But no spoilers on the other two questions, one of which again being, will we see the Land of Monsters in Dragons Rising? This goes back to the idea that Kai, Jay, Wildfire. Maybe after that storyline he decided to tell the rest of the ninja, maybe he told them before Wildfire, but regardless, the other ninja know. But no spoilers on the other two questions, one of which again being, will we see the Land of Monsters in Dragons Rising? This goes back to the idea that Kai, Jay, and Nia ended up in the Land of Monsters following the events of Season 3 Part 2 and its ending. And again, I could totally see that theory actually happening because the place that they ended up in does look a little bit scary, a little bit dark, a little bit murky, very similar to the Land of Monsters, so I would not be surprised if again this was the Land of Monsters. I think that would also give Kai a nice full circle moment as he tries to navigate the Land of Monsters again, but this time with help from Jay and Nia. We have a similar question here about Daiden. Could Daiden have another child in the future? Is Daiden's dragon tribe and Arc Dragon still around? Will we see Daiden in the future? Doc Wyatt replies yes, unknown, and no spoilers. So Daiden could have another child. Daiden's dragon tribe being around still is unknown, and no spoilers as to if we will see Daiden in the future. Again, though, I feel like if, going back to this idea that Kai, Nia, and Jay did end up in the Land of Monsters, if they really did, Daiden herself could totally appear again and help out Kai and the rest of the ninja. Again, would be a nice reunion for Kai and Daiden, and it would also be a nice full circle moment as well. Again, I'm still kind of holding out hope that this place is a new realm altogether and is not just the Land of Monsters again, but if it is the Land of Monsters, I would not mind seeing Daiden back again. I think that could be awesome for Kai's character especially. And finally here, we have this question: why didn't Ras try to join Thunderfang's forces? To which Doc Wyatt replies, Thunderfang could never offer what Ras's master has to offer. Okay, so this again builds off of the idea that Lord Ras's master is Thunderfang. I've seen that theory floating around my comment section a lot over the past few days. This very much confirms that that theory is officially debunked. Thunderfang is not the master of Lord Ras because apparently the master of Lord Ras can offer more than what Thunderfang offers. The Forbidden Five were very much loyal to Thunderfang because Thunderfang promised them a great deal of power. Lord Ras never received that promise, and even if he did, he wouldn't have taken it more likely than not because his master is even greater than Thunderfang. Like I said, this pretty much debunks the idea as well that Thunderfang is the master of Lord Ras. I know other people have said that in the past, that maybe that would be the case. I never thought that they had any type of connection. Obviously, Lord Ras was after the Forbidden Five for a while there, but not because he wanted to get to Thunderfang. Thunderfang was the Forbidden Five's whole plan. Lord Ras wanted the Five to progress in his master's plan, not so much Thunderfang's situation. So again, never really bought that idea. Very glad that it's officially debunked here, that Thunderfang is officially not the master of Lord Ras. Again, kind of expected that, but it's nice to get the confirmation of who Lord Ras's master isn't, following a bunch of hints that we've been receiving lately regarding who it could be. With that being said, everybody though, feel free to leave all of your thoughts, opinions, theories, all of that good stuff down below in the comments regarding not only the Thunderfang
episode. you'll notice it has a couple stickers on the front. It's got this here to tell you where it was exclusive to, but then also this one.
That's weird. I am delete 16. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's weird. But okay, come on. I did not delete my 16, bro. I wanted to show y'all this. You see his shoulders like a red flame. His master
exactly
could
what I
be
must do
a
next,
fire villain.
and no one. I know it.
Look at the red, dude. Look at his shoulder. It's like it's on flames. His other shoulder. Sword Shine Emotion. We're gonna do this. Just because I want to get out of my way. This master might be not a Sword Dragon. Because, I mean, it's kind of thinking like a Source Oni. I mean, it thinks smart, it's intelligent, but the fire on his shoulder is making this thing weird for me to say. This. It was just a flame on his shoulder. And plus, I said the clouds look like flames a little bit. The clouds look like flames, the red clouds.
And no one, not even the ninja, will get in our way.
Will get in our
Ninja will get in our way.
That is
What
the
I must
weirdest
do
smoke
next.
of fire.
And no one, not even the ninja, will get in our way.
Those clouds are really on fire, dude. Like, they... Like, dude, they are like smoking like real actual fire.
Yes, Master. The time of your glory will... Your glory... Your glory...
The time of your glory. You didn't say he. If he said it was a he, this would be interesting. Not quite, but almost matches. Not quite, but almost.
of your glory will soon be at hand. The time of your glory will soon be. Glory will, Master. The time of your glory will soon. The time of your glory will soon be. Of your glory. The time of your glory. The time of your glory. Your time of your. The time of your glory will soon.
There's like yellow glowing
Yes,
things in the
Master.
galaxy.
The time of your glory will
Yellow
soon.
glowing.
The time of your glory will. Time of your glory will soon be at hand. Closer to our goals. Step closer to our goals. We have another Source Dragon icon.
I'm looking.
We have another Source Dragon icon. We're one Dragon icon.
Nope. That looks like a freaking dragon in a cloud, but okay. Let me repeat. If you want to find secrets, just go in the show.
Master, I've.
His eyes almost look the same color, but it's orange. It's like yellow and orange. But it's not that bright yellow orange in its void. It's kind of similar. What the hell is that? Oh, I can't. My storage is full. Okay, I'm showing y'all this. My storage is super full.
Master, I've. Master,
It's like the clouds are flames. Like actual red fire clouds. Which is getting me like a red fire villain type. Maybe emotion. Who knows? Maybe. Emotion.
Master,
Look at that heat though, dude.
Master, I've done it. Master,
I mean, he's a red villain. I mean, his void turned red. What happened to the yellow and orange color?
Master, I've done it.
And it does bright
I've
yellow.
done it. Done it.
I'll be right back. I'll play the video.
Master, I've done it. Endless interruptions by the ninja. But at last, we have another Source Dragon icon. We're one step closer to our goals. I know exactly what I must do next. And no one, not even the ninja, will get in our way. Yes, Master. The time of your
Alright, I'm back
glory
now.
will soon be at hand. Master, I've done it.
So this villain has flame clouds. They said it looked like cheese.
Master,
Not Google, but this other website. So this might be a fiery
I've done
type
it.
though, as I'm looking at it.
Master, I've done it.
Maybe emotion. It's very likely
Master,
that the source only
I've done it.
still keeping.
Endless
Source only
interruption.
strength, whatever kind of source only. Still keeping it.
Master, I've done.
So my favorite two is that a new character. No, the source Oni, whatever kind of source Oni it is. And then the source dragon of emotion. Because, dude, it looks very likely.
Master, I've done it. Master, I've done it. Master, I've done it.
It doesn't talk, which
Master,
is
I've done
very
it.
weird.
Endless interruptions by the ninja. Master,
Let's ask Google this question right before we do this. I'm gonna ask him this question. Is the culture is the yes or no? Look how the way they're saying that. Yes or no? They said no. They said no automatically. They said no. 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 They said no. No. They said no. No, the Cauldron of Realms is where we're not inside. This is a location. Which is a step. That is. They said no automatically. That was fast. No, the Cauldron of Realms is not located, but you can create sword dragon icon. Is a separate dimension where the ninja visit this location where they can meet within the Cauldron of Realms. This is the home. Oh, it's the home of his master. It's where he lives. Oh, I mean, I know that's where you live, but I thought it was connected. Oh. Shit, but okay, come on. The Cauldron of Realms is a home to Ras and mysterious master sword, creating icons. Although the source dragons can create icons directly from one of their skin, Ras is another unknown method of combining courage and elemental power but is I mean, don't trust Google. It is a forgotten dragon. Is it a forgotten sword? No, the Cauldron of Realms is not in the Sword Shrine. The Cauldron of Realms is located where Sword Shrine icons can be created using their home. So the Cauldron of Realms is a forgotten or a forgotten undistant. It's located. It's a forgotten, the forgotten, a distant, the forgotten. It's located in the underworld where Ras created. The forgotten. Forgotten. I mean, is it a forgotten? I'm sorry for my spelling, y'all. It's just that. God dang, dude. I don't think I can stare at a screen anymore. I mean, is it a forgotten? I mean, is it? Is it? I mean, is. I mean, is it a forgotten? Is it forgotten culture? Realms. No, the culture of realms is not the same. What they are related, the culture realm can be. While the sword dragon's voice, where it is a separate. The void is a separate dimension where the culture of realms is located. It is the whole it can be. So it's not their void. So would a source dragon know how to do that by itself? If it was them, but at the same time, a source only would know. Well, it's a source. It's a forgotten location. It is not the home of the sword dragons. It's not the home of the sword dragons. It's whoever this being is very intelligent. Very intelligent. The Cauldron Realms. This is, or it is a place where sword dragon icons be created for elemental powers. Oh, yeah, maybe. The Cauldron Realm. It is. Cauldron Realm. It is maybe by the forgotten place in the merge. Maybe a forgotten place. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Season 4. This could be true or not. Who knows? This could be true or not. But who knows? 2026. What does it say down here? Conmec, Jay's flight, Cole's car, Chris Rat, what, etc, silent, whatever the hell it is. Switch out of balance. So. Oh, it just explains the set over here. Oh, this is our lead for season 4. The monster's head. So, it's the monster shit or whatever. Oh, yeah. That was a Comic-Con. It's not even a Ras Master set on here. Which is stupid, but okay. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. Talking to his master in a weird way. Maybe it's a connection to the blood moon, but whatever. Yellow eyes. Alright, I think we're done here for today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel pretty bummed out. Oh, I haven't recognized this part. It's really bright in yellow. Did someone say anything? Okay? I am good at very noticing things. Like, I noticed that warrior on the freaking statue rock. Like, I noticed an Oni symbol in the Wolf Clan dojo. It really might be a source. It taught him strength. Source Dragon Motion did not taught him strength. So it might be a different being. And you know how the way he's hold on to strength. Like, boom, that man is very on the strength. Super on. But why would they do... Why would Emotion teach strength like that? I mean, they would teach him to know how to be a warrior, but not strength that much. He's addicted to it, so it might be a Source Oni. But Source Oni, it is still number 1. If the final boss is not a Source Oni, his master, that would just make the Oni look weak as heck. They kind of deserve to lose that war. They don't have their own Source Oni. That just makes them, I don't know, pathetic at this point. And plus, it communicates. It does almost the same thing as a Source Dragon, but it doesn't talk. And Google said it's not the void of the Source Dragons. It's like a separate place where a separate entity lives. Makes sense. Created by elemental powers. Whoever this being is, they know how to create Source Dragon icons. Or maybe my Source Oni. Whoever this is, they know how to create Source Dragon icons. Really smart in the galaxy. I don't know about all the 7 Source Dragons combined together. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. That one I might have to talk about later. I don't think the Sword Dragons would kill anyone for an icon. They would probably just feel bad if it was them all combined. And he thinks he's reversing the merge and doing this for all the good. Whereas is just somebody that's being tricked. That's all I gotta say at this point. Well, let's look, shall we? Well, I searched season 2, and I have not found a mysterious master. If the leaker tells me who it is, it's good, but it's just gonna be confusing anyway. If you tell me who the master is, it's gonna be way more confusing, and it might make sense, but I don't know. But okay, come on.
I await.
5 seasons, I don't think it would be that short. 5 seasons? People would be mad if it was 5 seasons. And plus, on this other website, it says it'll be 6 seasons. There'll be a 6th season coming soon. So yeah, he might be lying or not at the same time. We just don't know. We just don't know, guys.
I await.
This villain wants power. Like, see, that, I don't even know what the hell that is. Some kind of creeping cloud, whatever. It looks like an Oni, but okay. It looks like a very weird looking Oni. It looks like a weird one. Let me see if I found anything.
I await your instructions, Master. Await your. I await your instructions, Master.
Like, see, you see that red stuff? That was from season 3, episode 16, where we saw the void. So this being does have red and yellow orange void. It's probably like a separate. I don't know if they would change the cloud like that. Probably like a lower. Like, see, it's probably like he probably went down to the void even more. Like, see, there's some red stuff. Someone said it's probably getting stronger, the master. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. It really does look like flames. Hold on. That looks like flames. That looks like a whole bunch of flames. Like, it's moving the same way as episode 16, like that.
I await your instructions.
Like, see, red, that's fire. That is actual fire on the other side. That looks like fire, I'm not gonna lie. It really could be the
await
source
your
Oni or the
instructions,
source Dragon
Master.
Emotion at this point. But come on.
I await your instructions, Master.
It's red, yellow. It's yellow, orange, and red. Matches the source Dragon Emotion, but okay. This is source. Let's see. And it bright yellow at him. Does that yo look the same color as from season 2? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this in a weird way. I'm gonna do this to see. It may not work.
I see like perhaps we all are.
See if this color matches.
Mortal, and he asks for help. He lives.
But the journey has to be his own.
Weird. Not the same. His master could have taught, maybe, but.
When there is when there
Is this similar?
when there
Not the same. No, he did it with his other hand.
when there is no
And it does make the same sound also.
Now, how am I supposed to follow them? I can't hold it. It's been a while, Hattie. Let's see if you can still do your old tricks. See you at the top!
What the hell even was that sound? Was that his master or just the mud or the blood? That was a weird ass sound. That was the weirdest ass sound. Nah, I'm gonna shut down anyway, but I gotta go eat, but goodbye, guys.